On today's installment of Weekend Wankshop, we're going to be taking a look at how to play Izzy Stradlin's short but sweet solo from Nightrain. Well, hey there kids, and welcome to this week's installment of Weekend Wankshop. Here's your best buddy, Uncle Ben. While he's not really as technically proficient as his co-guitar player Slash, I always love hearing Izzy Stradlin's guitar parts all over Appetite for Destruction. He's got this just like halfway in the bag looseness and swagger to everything that he does that just adds so much to that record. One of my favorite tunes on Appetite is also one of my favorite songs to play with my 80s hair metal cover band, Skankbanger. Add us on Instagram right now. It's Nightrain, which features a really slick kind of dueling guitar solo between Izzy and Slash. And today we're going to be taking a look at how to play Izzy's part. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys would like to see a full lesson on how to play Slash's majestic solo in a future installment of Weekend Wankshop. You're going to need to tune your guitar down 1/2 step to play along with this lesson and the album. And as always, before we get into it, let's hear it again at stepdad speed. As always, you guys can find a full tab for this week's lesson over on my Instagram page at BenEllerGuitars. Give me a follow over there, search for hashtag WeekendWankshop213, find the tab for this week's lesson, learn how to play it, then upload a video of yourself shredding through it along with the hashtag
Weekend Wankshop.
Like I said in the intro, be sure to tune your guitar down 1/2 step to play along with this. Extra cool points if you're playing a slick Les Paul, and conjure yourself up some nice British, kind of medium gain tone. Nothing too terribly dirty. I'm using those top Jimi Kemper profiles. This is actually an orange 8030 profile he made. Sounds awesome. So this solo is in the key of B minor, and if you want to get a really good earful of it, just pan your stereo all the way to the left. Izzy is panned really hard over there for this solo. There's no rhythm guitar on that track. So if you just listen to the left side of your stereo, you'll hear his parts really clearly. Now something that did jump out at me that surprised me a little bit is I always thought that this solo started off with like a, Chuck Berry kind of bend thing. But if you listen really closely in the chorus, whenever you hit the D chord with that never to return part, whenever you hear the cowbell start getting hit, you'll hear Izzy do a pick scrape and then just kind of let it loose. And you'll hear just some open strings and crap ringing out like that on beat number 1. Again, where I thought that first bend goes, it's totally not there. It's just open string noise like that. Be sure to kind of use the side of your pick, and really emphasize around the D and G strings to get that maximum like fighter jet kind of sound. Don't press too hard, Let the winds on the string do the work for you to get a good pick scrape. And as you come off of it, just let the open strings ring out like that. Sloppy is good. So the first lick you're actually going to come into here is on the upbeat of 1. Again, there's nothing on beat 1. You're on the upbeat of 1 now. And you're going to start off by playing the B here on 7. Then what you're going to do is hit that B7 and G9 and give that G about a whole step bend. Again, just classic unison bend kind of stuff. So notice I hit just the B and then the G and B while I did the bend. Then go back to hitting just the B. Okay, so that's what you got so far. Then you're going to do the G bend with the B string again. Hit just the B. And then this part is, again, really sloppy and loosely played, but that's what makes it so cool. It sounds like mostly he hits just the E on 7 with a downstroke, and then the E and B on 7 with an upstroke. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, let me play that first measure again because the timing is really important. So again, we're going to do the pick slide, let stuff ring out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... That's the first measure right there. The next part right here, you're going to do that unison bend. Just the B, the bend, the B, the bend, and then 2 of those Bs. Okay? And that ends the kind of Chuck Berry portion of the solo. And then after that, what you're going to do is to grab the G and B on fret 9. I'm just doing that with 2 fingers here. Some players will do that with just a ring finger bar. Either way is fine. What you're going to do is you're going to grab both those strings, pick them, and give them about a half step bend. Notice I bent up and let it back down. So you're going to do 3 of those in a row. It doesn't matter if they're really in tune, because they're not really on the album. Then double stops here in G and B. I'm going to do 7, 9, 7, 9, 7. Then we reach this descending lick. Now this is just basically 10, 9, 7 on the E string and the B string. Really simple. Grab the G on 9. Grab it again and give it about, it's not really a half step bend. It's kind of like a little less than a half step. Again, it's kind of out of tune, but that's what makes it sound cool. Yeah, it's not a perfect half step. Keep it loose. So I picked it once with the slight bend, let it down, and do a pull off to 7. Just like that. And then you're gonna play 7, 9, 7 on that G. And then on the D string here, play 9, 7, 9, pulling to 7, okay? Play the 7 sliding to 6, 6 sliding to 4, 4 sliding to 2, okay? And then hit the 2, pulling to open, okay? So that entire section of the solo should sound like. And then to get into Slash's solo part, he's playing an F sharp power chord here on 2 and 4 on the bottom strings, a G, 3 and 5, a G sharp, which is 4 and 6, and I see some tabs that have him coming up here to play an A before he goes to this big kind of D blues thing down here. I don't really think he hits that A. I think it's just kind of a muted stroke. Like that. That sounds more like what he does to me than, you know, there's no way he got from here to there that fast. He was drunk. And that is basically all there is to it. So to begin with, again, we got our big dirty slide with our open string stuff. Coming in on the end of 1. Descending lick here. And that is all there is to it. I love that sassy little solo. And like I said, let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see a full breakdown of Slash's solo, which has so many sick licks in it. I would love to go over that with you guys. So let me know if you guys are interested. Maybe we'll do that on my channel next week. Thank you guys as always for tuning in. Be sure to like this video and subscribe. You all can follow me on Instagram at BenEllerGuitars or over on my Facebook fan page at facebook.com/UncleBenEller. And if you're interested in booking some one-on-one Skype lessons with me, be sure to drop me an email. BenEllerGuitars@gmail.com is where you can reach me. I stay pretty busy, so I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys as always for watching. Now get away from the computer, go grab your guitar, and get to work. Less clicking, more picking.